You only need 3 layers to create modern hardstyle leads. That's it, 3 layers. Not in the sense that the lead should be limited to 3 layers, but in the sense that it really only takes 3 core components for a lead to perform well. That's the philosophy behind this lead. And this lead. And this lead as well. These leads are crystal clear while still being dense and complex. And that's the thing, it's a struggle to achieve all these things at the same time. It's perhaps the biggest struggle when it comes to hardstyle leads. But with these 3 layers we're about to dive into, you'll see that putting together a lead that's both clean and complex becomes surprisingly simple. So let's dive into it. Every hardstyle lead needs a top lead layer, and the primary role for the top lead is to give the lead the character you're looking for. If you're into raw style, you probably want to use a distorted layer. More modern leads typically use a LFO style layer, and so on. Let's look at some examples. But here's the thing, we can't just pick random sounds for the top lead layer. We need to think of this as the top lead actually playing an important role in the lead. And so not every sound is equally fit to be the top lead. You see, what we want from the top lead is for it to cut through and help define the lead. What this means is that we typically don't want the top lead to have a ton of voices, because more voices means more oscillators active and a more dense and undefined sound. That's not what we're looking for here. Let me give you an example. If we, for example, choose one of the support leads as the top lead, listen to what happens with the definition of the lead. Right? With a very dense top lead, the definition is out the window, because there's no longer any layer that's responsible for that definition and clarity of the lead. So we really want to think of the top lead as the layer that not only decides the character of the lead, but also is responsible for the definition of the lead. And so we want to pick layers that's simple, that's clean, typically layers with a lower voice count, maybe even just a single voice. Here's a couple examples. Next up, let's talk about the support lead. The role of the support lead is to assist the top lead, to help make it fatter, and especially if the top lead doesn't have any stereo information. This is where the support lead becomes important. Let's take a listen to it. As we talked about before, support leads typically have a higher voice count because this makes for a denser layer. And this is perfect to pair with the much simpler nature of the top lead, because then we get the definition from the top lead and the density from the support lead. So we maintain the character of the top lead, but we gain that density and stereo width of the support layer. And this is necessary for the lead to stand out as wide and impressive. Now, the support lead can also be used to alter the character of the lead. In my lead pack, the lower numbers are more clean sounding and the higher numbers are more raw and detuned. This can help skew the lead into either direction. Let's take a listen. Real quick guys, check out my website. There's helpful free tools like this spectrum analyzer. And if you use Silent One, this preset pack is as good as it gets for hardstyle leads. Scan the code or use the link in the description. The last layer you'll need is a chord layer. We discussed this layer in a previous video as well, so if you haven't watched that, that's a really good watch as well. But the reason why you want a chord layer in your lead is because of two reasons. One, it adds density, and two, it adds complexity. This is the layer that's going to take your lead from sounding super simple and one-dimensional and make it more musically interesting and complex. Here's how the chords sound in this lead. That's a big change, right? And it's not just the complexity it adds, it's also density, its width, its frequency content. So chords are undoubtedly a core aspect of modern leads. Having said that, adding harmonies to the melody is another way of achieving the same things. So here's a simple melody using the top lead. And when we add harmonies to that melody, we get this. Do you see how this is building on the same concept as with the chords? With harmonies, we also get that density and complexity that we get with the chords. And that's really what we're looking for. Now, you can easily use both. You can make harmonies and use chords at the same time. But the takeaway from this is that we want at least one layer that adds that complexity to the lead, because it's doing so much for the lead, both technically in the form of density in the frequency spectrum, but also musically in the form of the complexity and the character that it brings. So let's summarize. We want a top lead that gives the lead character, but at the same time is simple in nature to add definition to the lead. Next, we want a layer that assists the top lead and add density and width to it. That's the support lead. And lastly, we want a layer that adds complexity. That's either a chord layer or layers that add harmonies to the melody, or some variation of the two. These three components are the core of modern hardstyle leads. And if you use all three, you'll have a very good chance of making a lead that's both clean and complex at the same time. If you're into making hardstyle, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, because I do my best to make the best content in this space and I don't want you to miss it. So subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.